You know what nobody tells you about divorce? Your ex-wife is about to walk straight into a psychological minefield that she spent years convincing herself doesn't exist. And I'm not talking about some karma fantasy where she suddenly realizes what she lost and comes crying back. No, this is something much deeper, much more brutal. It's about what happens when someone trades certainty for illusion and watches that illusion crumble piece by piece. Let me paint you a picture. Right now, as you're watching this, there are millions of men sitting in their empty apartments, scrolling through their ex's Instagram, watching her post quotes about new beginnings and living her best life. And these men are torturing themselves thinking she's out there thriving while they're drowning. But here's what's actually happening behind those filtered photos and motivational captions. She's about to collide with a reality so harsh that her brain will literally rewire itself just to cope with the cognitive dissonance. See, when a woman leaves a marriage, especially one that lasted years, she's not just leaving you. She's leaving an entire psychological ecosystem that she doesn't even realize exists. Think about this for a second. For however long you were together, you were her reference point for everything. Every decision, every emotion, every plan for the future had you somewhere in the equation. Even when she was complaining about you to her friends, you were still the center of her psychological universe. And now she's floating in space without gravity, trying to convince herself that weightlessness is freedom.
Now, this is so true. Now, the reason why this shouldn't happen to men, and I use the word shouldn't instead of doesn't happen to men, is because a lot of men make their wife the center of their world, and that should never be the case. You should be the center of her world, not the other way around. You have to remember that what you provide to her makes you the center of her world. So if you're the provider, she cannot be the center. Do you understand how this works? She is the extractor from the relationship. You provide, she extracts. These are the only two things that happens. So your center, your nucleus, your center should be what you can provide and how you can provide it. That means your job, your purpose. These are the things that should be your center, your core. That is what anchors you.